Hello students, welcome back to the discussion of the chapter Electrochemistry, and we are going to discuss about one very important cell, that is hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. But before that, let us understand the thermal power plant, the concept behind that. Here basically we have tons and tons of coal which is in the form of a fuel. Okay, the electricity is generated from this coal, right? But there is not a direct conversion. So the chemical energy which is stored in coal is actually converted into electrical energy through certain steps. Alright. So the fuel that is in the form of coal is first of all allowed to undergo combustion. So whatever chemical energy is there, it is first of all getting converted to huge amount of heat energy. That heat energy is then converted into mechanical energy, some other forms of energies, and finally electrical energy. So precisely when chemical energy here is converted into electrical energy, there are many energies coming in between, and because of that the efficiency of thermal power plant is only about 30 to 40%. Alright, and also it leads to a lot of pollution into air, isn't it? So to solve this problem, American scientists, they thought of designing one particular cell which is called as hydrogen oxygen fuel cell, wherein they directly try to convert the chemical energy stored in fuel into the electrical energy. Alright. So here construction wise it consists of a container, alright, which is having the hot KOH solution. There are two graphite electrodes or porous carbon electrodes which are stacked within with platinum plates. They are connected through a metallic wire. There are two inlets for anode and cathode. Alright, so at anode basically you have hydrogen gas, because hydrogen here is used as a fuel and it gets oxidized. At cathode you have the inlet for oxygen gas, because it is used as oxidizing agent, precisely getting reduced. Okay, there is also the outlet for water vapors. Alright, so that is the simple construction of hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. Now mechanism wise, hydrogen gas is passed through this inlet into the electrode, wherein it gets oxidized to give H plus ions. The electrons which are released will travel through this metallic wire and will enter the cathode. So precisely the chemical energy which is stored in hydrogen gas is directly getting converted into electricity, right? So obviously its efficiency is going to increase. Now at the cathode, the oxygen gas will take up the electrons and will get reduced in presence of water to give OH minus ions. So in the solution basically you have H plus and OH minus ions will combine to form water, will be liberated in the form of water vapors. Okay, so that is a very simple mechanism involved in hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. So let us have the cell reaction. So anode, 2H2 gas gives us 4H plus ions plus 4 electrons, that is oxidation of hydrogen gas. These 4H plus ions will combine with 4 OH minus ions of the solution to give 4H2O vapors. So precisely this is the cell reaction, okay, which is taking place at anode. Now cathode would be reduction of oxygen gas in presence of water. So oxygen gas in presence of water will take up 4 electrons, will get converted to 4 OH minus ions. So if you want to write the net reaction taking place, it is simply addition of anode and cathode reaction, right? So precisely it is 2H2 gas plus O2 gas giving rise to 2H2O. So precisely it is a reaction between hydrogen and oxygen gas to produce water, right? So that was with respect to the working part of hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. Now getting into the discussion of advantages, very important, because of the continuous supply the cell works continuously. Efficiency is around 60 to 70%, and it is quite eco-friendly because the byproduct here is water, isn't it? And also it is very easy to transport. So these are certain advantages of hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. The drawbacks are, in practice the voltage is very less, okay, actually is less than 1.23 volts. Also we are using hydrogen gas which is hazardous to use, and also the cost of preparing hydrogen gas is quite high, Okay, so these were advantages and drawbacks, and finally the applications. Could be used in automobiles. Also, it is used for providing electrical power in the space program. It was very first used by American scientists in Apollo space shuttle. Pure water, which is used for drinking purpose. Alright, and finally it is used as a power generators for hospitals, hotels and homes. Okay, so these are certain applications of fuel cell. So that was all from my end as far as hydrogen oxygen fuel cell is concerned. Thank you.